This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a plan. And my plan includes putting a bunch of background colors on, starting with Prussian blue and filling in with whatever I feel like, and swiping it all into place, and then putting some vines or leaves over. And there's a good possibility that sometime in the near future I will put flowers on that, or not, depending. So these colors are all in the same family-ish. And I like purple with green, so I thought that would be the perfect background. I didn't shake my other colors, and they are on standby. Little blue, never hurt anybody. I just dumped a color over it. Come back here. And you never know. If I happen to like something too much, I could always just stop. My dog is over there killing a lizard, which is upsetting me. So I'm trying to be distracted. Not sure this is the world's cleanest spatula. I want to try some of the new Deco-Art Americana emerald green in here and see what happens. Because this is the perfect place to play with it. I should have put the dog in the house before I started recording. So I'm liking this background pretty well. That was just a bubble. Got some nice cells. Got some fairly decent coverage. I don't want to over swipe it because then I'll start to make it all blue. But I can run my spatula, clean my spatula off on the edge, still fill holes, still use my finger right down the edge, get rid of that white canvas line of demarcation by using any of the moisture from the paint that's along that edge. Doesn't really matter about sticking my finger in here right now. So say I, anyway. I tried to do this the other day twice with an 18 by 24 inch canvas on this tile. It was not that much fun. The end result was not bad, but it wasn't that much fun. Okay, so now I have my background, more or less. The other day I used chain, and I don't really want to do that. I am missing a color though. There is that Venetian blue, and I don't know why I didn't put that in there. Anything that looks like canvas can definitely have a little bit of spatula. I could do all kinds of stuff in there too. Boy, that's tempting. But that's always tempting, so just ignore me. Clean my paint off and throw my spatula in the bucket because I have other spatulas. And it doesn't matter if this runs or not because it's the background. So I am just going to bring my paint color of my dustpan over here. And what am I going to put in the background? I think some white and some black would be good. It's time to make more white. You know what? I'm going to use my bigger bottle. That's why I keep the bigger bottle, for black and white and gold. I might regret that, like really a lot. That's a lot of white, but I'm going to bring all of my greenish colors over. That was the minty green color shift. This is the green gold color shift. Probably I'll want that again. This is a Mystique from Art Minds. They don't make anymore, so I probably shouldn't be wasting it in this. This is the new emerald green from Deco-Art Americana. This is some other green. Way too much like a Kelly green for me to be in love with it. Green's not my first choice. I'm going to throw a little bit of turquoise in there. That's a color shift from Foreground. I don't know what it's called. I've got some darker green that's a metallic. that's similar but not the same. I think I'll be using, oh, you know what? That just let loose a plug in there. I've got some neon green. And that is also got a plug in its tip. Come out. There we go. And there it was. Sometimes paints I don't use for a long time that are not my typical paint brands, they do interesting things, and I don't really know if that's happening. I'm going to use some metallic turquoise. I am using the dustpan, so I will be dribbling out of that dustpan. I can't do green without some purple. And I always want some gold. And what else? I had some other, there we go. This color, I don't know what you call it. It's very yellow green. It might be, oh gosh, what's the word is escaping me. There's a special word for that very yellow green. And it's not cerise. I don't think it's cerise. But anyway, so now I'm going to put my own green gold back on there again, which is kind of similar to that. Top myself off again with a little more of the minty green. That's not my favorite color. I want some blue. I want some dark Prussian blue. Just because I know I need some color, some darker color in there. Now, I'd like to make these really thin ribbon dribbles. We'll see what happens. I may wind up using the shovel. Matter of fact, I could start that way. And I'm just going to vine it out. This could take a minute or 2 or 10. I'll turn that away that I can get to it. Well, actually, I want to wipe off the bottom of the shovel every time. But I also want to be able to turn my turntable. I think I need more paint. In my shovel. So that just makes me more tempted still to use the dustpan. But I gotta start with some tendrils in the background. Because I'd like to tip at least once to see what's happening. Or what happens when I do that. This is going to be pretty cool. I don't know if I'll even want to have flowers, but chances are good. Nice stripy little vines. Liking all of that. That's fun. That's pretty much what I was imagining too. I might even have more color than I need. I could put some leaves on. I could do that some other time, I think. They remind me of pea plants with little spirals. I like how the colors change between the different vines. And when the purple shows up, it looks like a shadow, which is pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to be tipping. And I'm having to go pretty quick now to keep the paint from exiting too fast, so I'm really actually glad I did not use the dustpan. I'm going to lose the cohesiveness of my composition if I fill in one spot too much, I think. I just want to put spirals everywhere. I could make leaves out of the bigger blobbier places. That's a technical term, by the way. Blobbier. I really do kind of want to use the rest of my colors for leaves. I don't know what leaves would look like. Yeah, let's add a leaf. That's alright, I don't mind that. Let's see what happens when we just put some color down. I'm shaking. Trying something new. You think I'm brave? Maybe not. That's not hurting my feelings any. I kind of like that, actually. So whatever I save left after the rest of this is mostly done. I could make leaves, and I might still do flowers. I mean, why not? Why not make leaves the easy way? Or try and make leaves the easy way. I could probably put a whole bunch of little tiny dotted leaves. Sort of because I can sort of thing. The name of my first book on the Amazon link underneath the link tree, underneath the video. It's fun to experiment. And I really do like the leaves. And I love the purple background. And I really don't think I need a whole lot more. I should stop now, right? You think I can? Probably not. I love how different every single vine is from the vine before it. That's very exactly what I had in mind. So much for restraint. I'm not really getting any. But it might make a cool set of leggings or an Oliver print t-shirt like the ones on Teespring under the video. Vines do all kinds of wobbly, waggling things, which is cool. This means I can make whatever shape I want to. Liking all of that. Seriously. I kind of want to grab a tool and see what I can do about leaves. After all, why not? I have the paint. It's in my shovel. If I leave them away, I can always round them out too with my skewer if I want to. And I don't necessarily want to attach them immediately to the vine because I can definitely drag a little stem. That's kind of cool. I'm having a good time. Thank you guys for joining me. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery saying thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching longer. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Thank you for shopping my Amazon link at no added cost to you. It does add up after a while. It's about 10% of what it was last year at this time, so thank you very much for anybody who's still shopping there. Really super appreciate that. I don't know if I need that many leaves because the leaves that I'm putting in here seem to be working out pretty well. And if they weren't working out perfectly well, I could still come back and take my skewer and round them out. This is my number 2 Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula available on the Amazon link. It's the short one, or the more rectangular than the other one. I've got some beautiful little cells. I've got some cells in the background. I've got some cells in my vines. I've got all kinds of leaves. It's a kudzu vine. Don't hear much about kudzu anymore, even though I'm in the South. Maybe they conquered that stuff. I'm going to have to cover my edges probably after you're gone. I have 1:33 left to tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you, which is I have over 1,400 videos. If you're interested in watching them, you can find them by the genre, which is pretty cool, because they're all in playlists. By the 100 and by topic. That's what genre means. I sometimes wonder if I speak a foreign language. Sorry. She's making up those words again. It could happen. So that is pretty cool. I think it might have to have a few flowers at some point. Where else do I want to put anything else in there? I don't really want to put that much more in here. I kind of want to see how I feel about it tomorrow and finish it then. But I've got the paint right now. That's the problem. I had a dribble. So now there's more leaves than I need in one spot. I'm just dipping right into my little pan of colors, which is actually dustpan of colors that I didn't really use. That looks like a bud. A little flower bud. Alright, I love you guys. There's almost 88,000 of you as we speak. If you watch my videos longer, you help me out. When you give me a thumbs up, I love you more. Your comments are awesome. Thank you so much for keeping my morale boosted all the time. Really appreciate that. Really, really a lot. I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff I'm forgetting to tell you. Not sure. We're probably going to run out of time, no doubt. But I'd like to be as done as I can possibly do. I think this other droplet needs to be a leaf. Maybe even crossing over another leaf. So just spread them out like you want. Put the fat end in towards so you've got the point up front. You put dots and then just spread them out, like all kinds of textures. I'm loving that bright purple in the background, and it stayed the last time I used it because it went on the background. It's the multi-surface neon Deco-Art purple. So I'm thinking that that is pretty well done, and the only thing I haven't done is torch. And if I do torch, then I will have trouble messing with the vines, but I'm not going to mess with the vines. The most I'm going to do is add a few more leaves. And that was just fun. This is like a lot like a fabric print, and will probably wind up being one. So I torched to release the bubbles caught in the paint. If the background paint is too thin and my torch is too close, I will probably toast a spot like I did that one. But since it's just background, I can add some more paint on top of it and probably smooth it out again. I love you guys. Check out the Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for Students, where you can find today's video posted. Check out my community board, where you can always ask to see something. You can see today's video and you can ask me to see something and I will post it there for you. If you guys ever want a print of an artwork, I do sell my artworks, but if you want a print of an artwork, all you have to do is ask and I'll post it to fineartamerica.pixels.com, where you can find face masks if you want them, and 1,400 other items, actually 1,400 other pieces of artwork made into thousands of other items. I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will see you anon. And we have yet to decide if they're going to be flowers or not. I don't really think it needs them. But it might be cool to have a few little bright spots as opposed to dots. So it could still happen. Bye for now. Priscilla out.